He's been battling evil for decades now, which is why he's here. We've got lots of evil. He's been doing this since 1981, since Evil Dead hit the theaters.
Stephen King, author of Carrie, said, "Evil Dead is the most ferociously original horror film of the year. If you think he's kidding, see for yourself." Evil Dead. They got up on the wrong side of the grave. Evil Dead.
That
is a good line, right?
Yeah.
Well, he survived all that, and he's here with us now. Bruce Campbell, welcome to the show. Good morning.
As you can tell, that was a very high-quality production.
It was.
Top of the line.
Yeah.
You got.
That's when they made the good stuff back then.
Hopefully, you got up on the right side of the grave this morning. So we appreciate it.
I did, because I'm done with that series. Yeah.
Well, did you ever imagine, though, all those sequels later and now 40 years celebrating and having a film fest about the Evil Dead?
No, because at the time, we didn't think we would finish the movie itself. It took about, we're 40 years now since the movie came out, but it was actually 2 years to finish the movie, because we'd come back from filming. We were down in rural Tennessee, ran out of money, didn't finish the movie, raised some more money, shot it some more. So it was a long slog, and then it finally got out, and 40 years later, we were in more theaters recently than when it first came out, so go figure.
Who knew?
I know, who knew? It was interesting, when I was talking to you over in the break, I was telling you that I'm not big into being afraid for my life, and you said, interestingly enough, you're not either.
No, I think we honestly made a decision about Evil Dead as a business decision. We raised money in Detroit from a lot of relatives and friends and doctors and lawyers, and we were really concerned that we wouldn't get their money back. You make a comedy, you have to hire like John Candy or Steve Martin. You make a low-budget horror movie, we can put ourselves in it. It doesn't matter. Nothing has to be fancy. So that's why we kind of made a decision to do a horror movie. But we also thought, well, let's go a little over the top. We didn't want to get lost in the shuffle, so we got great support from Stephen King, the author, and that helped a lot.
Well, there's plenty of low-budget movies out there, so what do you think it is in particular, though, about this franchise that made it so enduring to fans?
Sam Raimi happens to be a pretty brilliant director. The first Evil Dead is actually a really low-budget movie, but I was watching it recently. It's a well-made movie. It took us 12 weeks to shoot this thing. Most low-budget movies are done in 2 weeks. They just shoot generic shots and they're out of there. In our case, we would spend 12 hours sometimes getting one shot, and as a result, the movie visually is actually very striking visually. And then Sam Raimi continued to get crazier and wilder. We usually made an Evil Dead movie every 10 years. So this is in the 70s, we made one in the 80s, one in the 90s. Then we took 25 years off and then brought it back as a TV show. This is the series that won't die. But it was never meant to be a franchise.
You lovingly say, I'm sure. This is kind of your baby. So what is the future of the franchise? Because, we've still got Ash versus the Evil Dead Season 3 on Starz. So is this going to keep on going in perpetuity
we just
here?
finished producing another one in New Zealand, so that's coming out next year called Evil Dead Rise. Yeah, the story continues. It's not over. My character, however, has taken a powder. He's going to be golfing more, the character Ash.
Did you write that in there?
Yeah, I worked that in. Yeah,
you worked that in.
As a producer, I made that happen.
Good job. All right. So I hear that there are so many, it's very quotable, The Evil Dead. So do you have a favorite quote? Do you ever find yourself quoting yourself?
I shouldn't quote some of the best ones on this morning show, but there are some pretty
because
good
of the
zingers.
Children. Yeah.
Apparently, Evil Dead, I was not aware of this, 72% of Mormons are Evil Dead fans. It's a weird thing because he's such a good role model. And because here's the truth of the series. Look, it's hard-hitting. I don't recommend this for anybody. But Ash is really the only good guy of all these horror series. Most of them are Jason and Freddy, guys with machetes and hockey masks. I'm actually the only good guy. So I think that's why people are like, let's watch Evil Dead, because at least this idiot's trying to do the right thing.
You're a good bad guy.
Yeah, he is.
And you're really good at delivering facts on our news program as well. So thanks for the facts. Yeah, appreciate it. We're so fortunate to get you, for the Evil Dead for the Halloween weekend. I know you're doing this throughout the country, so we feel pretty good about this.
Yeah, and the Evil Dead Film Fest is being hosted by Bruce Campbell. There will be live commentary, Q&A, meet and greet opportunities, all of that, so much more. The festival includes the films, The Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness, and My Name is Bruce. Today through the 31st at the Egyptian Theater in historic Park City. You can get all the info as well as tickets at theegyptiantheatercompany.org. We're just thrilled you stopped by our
Come on
studios.
out, have some fun. Get over yourself for a few hours.
I like it.
Get out there. This is the time to go to Park City because there's nobody there.
Yeah, except you.
Well,
And everybody who's coming to see you.
There's a few people there, but
Well, they're not even calling it Evil Dead Fest. I read it's Bruce Fest. So go
it
up and
takes the
enjoy.
edge off it a little.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming and joining us this morning. We
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
coming. I got to go skiing, so I got to get out of here.
Yeah, well, you got to be in good shape right now.
Are the slopes open?
Yeah, they're not spinning the list, but you can hike up. You're welcome. That's what people do
so
right now.
there's nothing up there yet.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
yet.
So you got to earn your turns right now, Bruce. Yeah,
That's a good phrase.
I stole
He's
it.
going to use it.
I got to go. I got to earn
Yeah.
my turn.
Okay. Thanks, Bruce. Appreciate it.